Like a lot of people suffer from excessive sweating. So I mean, you know, just because someone's sweating a lot doesn't mean they're lying when you're talking to them.
Or they're nervous or something.
They're nervous. Yeah. What's up, Mindscreed Nation? Welcome to another banger, another shit.
Oh, you're gonna keep going.
Annoying it, like what else rhymes with banger? Another golden episode, another platinum album, next step coming soon. Ticket not working.
What?
I just run out of things to say.
I think it's good that I got this stuff though, because you know when you go rock climbing, I think you got to pay for an extra chalk and that. You got to pay for the chalk, yeah.
Okay, so they will just get. So when we went, they just gave us like a courtesy by getting it.
Yeah. Okay.
Capitalist bastards.
So yeah, try this off and then come like Spider-Man.
Take it onto everything.
Oh shit. I was looking at what the
No, that was my phone. So,
I was looking at the settings on YouTube and that. And like the views are going up. That's kind of cool. So just a thanks to everyone watching it, like. Because back in the day, like not even back in the day, like not too long ago. Okay, I was gonna say back in the day because you know I schedule. See how we upload.
Yeah.
So the normal duration for like a video would be like a few minutes or something like that. Probably like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. And I was like, okay.
Wait, what do you mean normal duration?
For the majority of the people, so the people who aren't like casual viewers, they come in and watch it for like 3 minutes or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I was looking today and it was like 10 or 11 minutes and I was like, that's good still. It's just been going up for no reason.
Well, not for no reason. It's because people are getting more interested in it.
I guess so. Let's chat the shit.
Yeah, you know, they like watching us chat the shit and you know, we're getting better at chatting the shit that we chat. So, you know, thank you guys for sticking around and we got plenty more to come, so, you know, stay tuned.
Yeah,
all your phones.
Yeah. Like the other stuff. Sure. Alright, what was we meant to start with again? I swear we had a subject or two.
To start with.
Yeah.
Shall we jump straight into it?
Yeah.
I mean, how to say this?
Can you remember them?
No, I can't, but hopefully after this story, it jogs our memories. So one of my friends just sent me this news story about which involves a guy that used to go to his school. Yeah. So basically, this guy's been arrested. He's been arrested for posing as a teenager online and then like tricking other kids.
How?
I don't know, he created like a fake profile.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then he's been tricking these kids. And anyways, so they raided his place and, well, he lives with his parents in it. They raided his place and they found like 50,000 videos of like, or indecent videos of children.
Come on, DVDs. Right. Why you got videos still? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you like it.
I'm sorry. How many again?
Over 50,000.
That's a lot, bro. Why?
Jeez.
50,000, you're mad.
That is a lot. Like, that's too much. It's one too many. You shouldn't have any of that anyways, but still, like, that's crazy. Like, it's like but yeah, it's weird, man. Like, it's just weird, like finding out someone who you met in school.
Our school?
No, our school. It's someone else in Wales. I mean, he doesn't care that I'm talking about it. Yeah, some guy in Wales. It's weird because like whales, you think like they're busy fucking shit. What are you looking at children for? Go fuck something fluffy outside. Yeah. But yeah, that's mad, man. What the hell? Like, that is weird. Like, it's like if I find out like heritage was a pedophile. You know?
Why heritage? That's
I don't know. We just came to a line first.
Imagine if you watch it today.
He doesn't watch this.
He watches one episode.
Yeah.
And you're condemning that. That's funny.
Oh,
No, I swear there was one in our school though. One PE teacher, the white,
yeah.
the white short guy, like in his 50s or 40s.
Was it white? I thought it was black.
I don't think we had a black PE teacher.
Oh my days. You know, this whole time I've been thinking this guy was black. Because I remember, I thought he was black.
We've never had a black PE teacher. We never did. Not even.
Wow. Am I gonna say?
No, I swear.
You know what that is? That's Let me get it out. That's institutional racism, bro. How come a black man can't be a PE teacher?
You think? Do you think this is sexism? All right. So let me say I've got a business here.
Okay.
And I'm only hiring men. Hear me out though. Why I'm only hiring men? Because I could have a hard woman, good hard working woman and that, yeah.
Right.
She's prime, she's doing better than all the men there and that. But when she's getting to the top and then she gets sort of bored and her like biological clock's ticking, she wants a baby and she wants to leave work and become a mother. I have to lose one of my top people there now, gone, because she wants to be a mother now. Is that sexist? Because I'd only on that, based on that fact. I just
That's okay. I think it's really weird. Like so that sounds a lot like what happens in like industries like the law firms and I don't know, like police firms and all that. Like because I was talking about this to my sister as well, like, you know, are you gonna do law forever and, you know, have kids as well and then all of that? Because like, yeah, like, how to answer this question? It's sexist and no, it's not sexist. Because it's sexist because you know, you're doing it specifically because she is a woman and she is gonna like kind of lose out. But it's also business.
That's what I'm thinking. To me, it's more of a business sort of strategy.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I'm not saying that women can't be as good workers as men or better than men. Obviously, they can come on. But I'm saying, like, there's a higher chance that she's gonna leave to want to start a family. Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, maybe what do you think? Like, maybe if they put in an application like not interested in having children in the future or something.
I don't know. That's probably it then. Probably have to make some application, some contract or something like that.
Yeah, because that's a mad thing, isn't it? Like that happens a lot in law firms. Like they lose a lot of top lawyers like that because they decide to go into parenting mode instead of like playing up with the career thing. Like just focusing on the career 100%. Like men are more likely to do that than women. Like just be focused like career. But yeah, it's a weird dilemma for women, I guess. Cause like there's like, should I go on and have children, and then, or should I just keep doing this, and then the longer I go doing this, the less likely I am to have babies. Cause it's hard for them to have babies after a certain age, and that's not just me saying it, you know, it's biology, you know. Ask Google knows. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna say yes, that is sexist.
Yeah, so the way I'd like stop that from happening then, see what you said, have some sort of contract thing.
Right? It's like you have to sell your soul to the job. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird dilemma for women, isn't it? Because for us, like, kind of makes me happy. I mean, man,
What does?
that I don't want to give birth to flipping big-headed children. And my family, like big heads in my family, like it runs in my family.
Well, it's in mine.
Huh?
Hmm?
What do you say?
Have you been my head?
Well,
My mum had to get me cut out of the stomach. Real talk.
Shit, really?
Both times.
Damn.
I came out twice.
Like you came out and then like it was just your body and your neck was your head was still in there. So then you were like just like, you know what, we're gonna have to put it in and then just cut this one.
Speak like Ken from South Park. Getting trapped in there like.
I need to start watching South Park. I want to see clips of it.
I only started watching it again like recently.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah.
Respect my authority.
On like season 2 maybe or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. You know, I'm at that moment when I'm trying to like transition. Because you know what, you ruined it, man. You cut me off. I was gonna go like, oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Alright, we pretend nothing happened.
Alright, let's pretend nothing happens. Okay. How come we don't get any mass school shootings in the UK?
Oh damn, bloody hell, wow.
I know that's deep, man. Why would you just jump from?
I just would have said there's an advert help.
Oh yeah, the adverts. Okay, so talk about the advert.
Oh come on, man.
And that's the end of the advert.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, bro.
Right, we'll put the link in the description.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch the video now. Pause the video and watch the advert with us, and see what you guys think. Okay. All right, we'll just do that now. I'm gonna edit it so it looks like we watched the video.
Okay.
All right, so you've seen the video.
Yeah, that was a weird ass video.
Got sort of dark, quick, in it.
Yeah, it was like, you know, one of them like Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, back to school, and so like
It was.
It is. You know what I mean?
It's like that.
It started off like that, and then it turned into like Nightmare on Elm Street type crap.
For people who can't watch the link for some reason, yeah, it starts off like an Asda advert back to George, back to school and all that.
Yeah.
And then the kids are basically saying like, oh, I love these new pens, they're coming really handy for stabbing a man's eye out. No, not really.
Nah.
But he's giving off that sort of thing, so he's holding it like a dagger and all that. And then,
So
bro, I'm gonna slaughter it if I try to even say what happened. They've watched the video, just watch
Yeah,
the
you've
video,
seen the
don't
video.
listen to us slaughter it and try to tell you what happened to it. Come on, just watch the video.
So basically what happened, if you're too lazy to click on the link, so it starts off like a George or Asda advert, you know, back to school, you need pens to write, you need shoes to walk in, you know, you need books to walk to, you know, write in and shit, take notes and all that. And then, you know, they're in school, you know, these kids, and then
Fuck, we don't need to tell them about it, we just watched it, man. They've just watched it.
okay,
You don't need to explain it to them, they've just seen it. You guys, what the hell, you just watched it? They'd be like, I've just watched this, why are you telling me I've just watched it?
But that's crazy though. Okay, alright. So they've seen it, we've seen it. You were saying like that was kind of normalizing mass shootings, isn't it?
It looks like it normalizes it, yeah. It's like back to school, you know what that means? You're gonna get shot. Especially what they're saying.
I mean, that was kind of like the worst way to go about it. Because it's like,
it's the shock factor once again.
if I was a kid and I saw that,
bro,
I would be like, Mom,
you really still take me to school,
Dad,
Mom? Innit?
I'm not going to school.
You have to.
I'm sorry.
We got to work. We work full time.
Home,
both of us.
listen, you both work full time. You've got enough money to hire a homeschooling teacher.
You'd think, but we're just making enough to survive. We're 2 paychecks away.
Just enough to survive. Why would you have 5 children if you're just making enough to survive? It's like, I can imagine like this little 10-year-old saying this to the kid.
He's got black belt behind him.
Boy, if you don't go to school.
He's really like wrote down everything
Yeah.
behind him, evidence and shit.
But yeah, seriousness or not, like, it's just mass shootings. What's serious about that? That's crazy, man. No? Like, I don't think the advert is normalizing mass shootings. I think mass shootings are normalizing mass shootings. Like, so I was looking up some, some statistics. How do you say it? Statistics, exactly.
Statistics.
Yeah, cystic fibrosis. Okay. So, like it said...
What the fuck is this? We're so funny, we chat so... Alright.
So it goes like from 1967 to 2019. There's been like over 292 mass shootings around the world, and like a third of those have been in the US. The USA. And you'd think, shit, why is that? Why the US having all of these mass shootings? It's the guns. That's one reason. It's not just the guns, like all these, what is it? It's the Fifth Amendment. Like the right to own weapons and stuff.
I don't know,
It's one of those, the Fifth Amendment or the Second Amendment. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's not guns, it's other stuff as well. Like,
so when you hear like mass shooting, you instantly assume it's all been in schools then. Is that what you're saying? Or you're about mass shootings outside of schools? What was that? What was that record? Just mass
I think that included outside of schools as well. In schools, I don't know. Like, it's probably maybe 80, or should I say 50% of the shootings.
Yeah.
But it's crazy though, man. Like, they're even having like mass shooting drills. You know how like there's a fire drill. They're having mass shooting drills. Like, this is what you do when a mass shooter comes. I don't know what they're doing. I just heard it from like Dave Chappelle on the comedy stand-up.
That's mad though. You know what would have been cool? Them showing the perspective from the shooter. The shooter's perspective also. What led the shooter up to doing that to the school?
Yeah, but it's difficult though, man, because they don't want to sympathize with them.
Then don't just do the shooter, do the victims and the shooter.
Yeah, I think if we do both sides, then because the advert pretty much showed the victim side or the potential victims side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So another thing that they found with like all these mass shooting, like a lot of the mass shooting, they end up with this is a stupid segue. This is a short story. So obviously, my man Billy over here is putting deodorant on his hand, and he. How are you sweating more than before?
I think it's the deodorant,
It's supposed to prevent that though.
I think it does that first and then it stops.
Oh, okay. Alright, what was I saying? Children being killed? Okay.
Look how weird that looks like.
What the fuck? Alright, come on, let's focus. It's not a...
The podcast camera like cuts to that bit. It's just showing that. You can do that, from like your phone recorders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you've got the little things to put up. Right, sorry, I'll stop.
Come on. Focus.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Focused. What was I saying? I'm pretty sure I was heading somewhere profound and useful.
Yeah, you are.
Right, I said most of the mass shootings end up in like the shooter committing suicide.
Oh yeah.
So, so what do you think causes mass shooting?
Well, obviously the mass shooter ain't the most popular guy in the school. Probably ain't got much friends. Probably gets bullied. That from the whole school. That's what probably seems to.
Yeah, because like the media reports most of them having mental health. Especially if it's a white person as well. Because there's like other minority shooters, they don't say anything about mental health. They only say that if like...
Don't they?
No, they don't. And I remember this, like I hardly ever see any minority shooters being called, like saying they have mental health and all that. But yeah, I think mental health is definitely one of the contributors, and obviously, like I think like if there should be a way to kind of see the signs coming as well. Like if, like in school someone's been bullied as well, there should be like programs around that as well, just to kind of not even like counseling programs, They don't have to be like.
But they'd say that they already have them. They call them safe spaces.
But it doesn't work like. Something like a safe space will work for like this is probably gonna sound sexist, but that's something for like girls. Girls will find that more welcoming. Because if I'm in kind of like this mental space and someone's like, oh yeah, this is a safe space, like I don't wanna exactly talk to someone like that. Because that's not the way I think about expressing myself.
Just to explain it for the viewers, some people might be like, why are you saying that? It's just because there's been studies how like men and women like talk to each other, and how they build human connection, stuff like that. And women just like sort of like talking about the feelings, and that's how they connect with each other. They're like talking about problems, but not necessarily like the solution of the problem. Their bonding is within just talking about the problem and sharing it. But where men are different, men see a problem, they instantly wish for a creation of a solution.
Yeah.
Let's get down, let's do it there, what we actually need, how do we step forward to make this happen? When like a safe space, like you said, that's why Tawonga said that anyway.
Yeah, like we're more solution focused and solving the problem focused. Whereas women would go about doing that through talking and kind of
mental masturbation.
Yeah,
basically. I'm not obviously, I ain't saying every single woman's the same. Like, no woman's going to be out there doing shit, of course. Well, come on.
Yeah, not everyone's the same, of course. What else? And a lot of it, like they say, it's also like so like on the mental illness side. I lost my thought as well. Okay, so on the mental illness side, I think like a lot of them are also on medication as well. And like the medication, it's good for you, but some of it just kind of messes up your thought processes as well. Like say for example, clonazepam. Clonazepam is like a antipsychotic drug.
I learned about quetiapine.
Clonazepam, yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's an antipsychotic drug, and it's really hard to get off because it's like addictive. If you do get off it, like you will have like a lot of withdrawal, like a really strong withdrawals. But yeah, that's also adds to it, and I don't know, like what else, like what other signs are there to look out for besides the being bullied and kind of like people get into really dark places when they're isolated.
Yeah, and the thing with the internet, there's a lot of other people in dark places, but we've got internets and ideologies that mix together.
Exactly.
They become your own real friends.
So,
but like,
so you kind of like find like a community online, but it's just like an echo chamber of misery,
suffering,
and darkness.
Darkness, bro. Pure darkness.
It's why it's good to like surround yourself with people who want the best for you, isn't it? Just like good friends, good people. Especially if you're prone to like go into dark places when you're isolated. It's good to surround yourself with people who want the best for you, who actually want to see you be happy as well.
Yeah, not just so you conform to this ideology you've got together.
Yeah.
That's something.
Because again, misery loves company, isn't it? So
they're really important things. Any form of relationship, like you do have to have different sort of ones.
Yeah.
I'd like just relationships where like, say you can't be my friend if you don't push me to be a better person or something like that. We don't push each other. But like, I don't know, there's another side of me that thinks maybe you just need some different sort of friends who aren't on the grind constantly just to mess around with. But I don't know still. I'm sort of sticking to like, I only want people in my life who are going to push me. I'm
kind of the first part of what you just said. Like, I've got friends that I'm with, like, specifically because I know they're gonna push me and they're like on the same grind as well. And I've got other friends who are like, okay, I don't have to constantly be thinking like about stuff. I can just kind of like just get retarded, you know what I mean? You know, let's get retarded, like that. You know, like that, like.
Definitely.
Because I think
you need that, definitely.
Like, you can definitely find different people to meet different parts of your personality and just your general needs as well. You can have gym friends, you can have reading friends, you can have church friends, you can have
fake friends you see all your freaking onions as well.
Oh, they're not even real friends.
Onion thieves.
They're not even real friends.
Peterson said one thing to look out for friends or something like that.
Yeah,
you can share good news with them and they celebrate it.
Oh yeah.
And if you can share bad news with them and they can empathise with it or help come out of it or something like that.
Yeah, he said that instead of like saying like, oh yeah, I've also got bad news.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's about no, listen to me as well.
Yeah.
It's like, it's about me, it's all about me, you know what I mean? That's how you know if like someone's listening as well. I've noticed that with conversations. And I have to try to remember myself also, because in a way we're our own world, innit? We're constantly listening to our thoughts and stuff, so sometimes it appears like it evolves around us, so we want to say something, we want people to listen and stuff like that. But so like when for example, when I said like when you said about shit tests, has anyone like gave you a shit test and then you've asked me that, so I tell you but if I ask that back to you, to me that's a sign they're listening.
That's not a sign they're not listening.
They are listening.
Oh yeah.
Because majority of the time when a man asks you something like that, they also want that question repeated back to them, because they kind of, it's an introduction, how they can introduce how they want.
So just so they can talk about what they want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird, man. It's like
it gets that deep.
Do you have an idea how much planning you have to do for that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's not having a conversation. That's just you wanting to hear yourself talk. That's what that is.
Yeah, noticing them sort of signs and that, and what you listen to and what you don't listen to, and if they're both interested in like the same sort of thing or sides of it. And then Captain. And then
What?
Huh?
What is it?
And then Captain.
I don't know, Captain.
I don't know.
I don't know what he's saying. But yeah, man, like, whoa. You keep kicking the camera, man.
My bad.
But yeah, what we're saying, like, so, find friends that are real friends, not fake friends. I don't know what else you want to say about this, because I'm just thinking about that advert again, and now how fucking weird it was.
Stop bullying more. It sounds cheesy, but it's real. You don't know that the shooter could be the guy you're bullying. Like,
exactly.
If we all had it back in there. We had guys in our year that they weren't popular. They got bullied. Be that guy's friend or something, Kenny. If you're sort of alpha, in your friend group, and not be the alpha who's a dickhead. Be the alpha who like sort of looks after everyone in it and just make sure we're all cool and that. Be out there, look out for each other. We've seen like one video. We're putting a link now. It's a bullying video with Will Smith and Ellen. So watch that and then come back to the video. Boom. Okay, we're back. So yeah, just a little act of kindness like that. If you didn't watch it, you're a dickhead, because I ain't gonna explain it. 'Cause that's long.
Yeah, just watch it. Just watch it, man.
But yeah, they did a bit of kindness to a guy who normally gets bullied by everyone, and then it came around, so that was their karma. So
yeah, I'm sure there's a saying about be careful how you treat strangers, because I don't know, they might be God or an angel in disguise.
You never know who's who, innit?
Yeah, exactly. You know, could be kind to someone, and then that kindness comes to pay you back in the future. Not that you should be kind just to get a reward, but
That's dead.
just be kind for the sake of being kind, isn't it?
That's right. You need to subscribe
To Mindscreed.
like, subscribe. I'm joking.
Be kind.
All of that was just to try to get us up. Ridiculous. Cool. You got anything you want to say?
Not really.
Right, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Have a good way.
Bye bye.